Wow, that's a long time ago. But, inventories were a complete nightmare before we joined TouchRight. It was it was still a paper-based process for us. We used to print off a form. Our inspectors used to go to properties and fill it in by hand and then take photos on a little digital camera. And they then get back to the office and have to type it up in Microsoft Word and pull in the photos. So time consuming and just so inefficient. So that's the main reason we joined TouchRight. And yeah, we've never looked back 11 years later. It's certainly true that there are lots of other companies out there and they do try and poach your business. But when we first joined TouchRight, we loved how good the customer service was from the company, and the product was improving really quickly. But since Miriam, the current owner, took over, that customer service has gone to the best it's ever been. We regularly hear from yourself and Hannah, and the product is innovating again. There's been so many good positive changes in the last 12 months. When we heard that you were developing an Alto integration, we'd kind of been asking TouchRight for this for a few years, and to find out that it was happening, we were excited about that. So naturally we wanted to get involved with the beta program, and we know these things take time and they don't always work exactly how you want them to, but we felt by getting involved with the beta program, then we could kind of help shape the integration to make sure it worked how we wanted it to work. Yeah, throughout the beta trial with the Alto integration, you listen to all of our feedback. When we originally launched, then the reports could only sync into the property on Alto, and we wanted them to sync to the tenancy, which was a little bit frustrating. But, within a few days, you had it syncing to the tenancy. So you took on board all of our feedback. But I can say now, hand on heart, that I don't even have to worry about the integration. It just happens in the background and it works seamlessly. I think looking at the integration, there's two main parts to it. There's the syncing of the appointments that you enter into the Alto diary and they just automatically go into TouchRight. And then the second main part is when you complete a report, a PDF syncs straight back into Alto. So I'd say overall, it probably saves us at least 8 hours a week, because they were very manual, admin heavy tasks, which are now just done automatically. When we first heard about it, we were a bit skeptical. How could AI help us with this? We were a bit worried, would it give that level of detail that we need in a professional inventory report? But then we started using it and we were really pleasantly surprised. You take your photos of the property and you click the button, and as if by magic, AI describes it, and it's really impressive how much detail it goes into. And quite honestly, it probably records more detail than an inspector would record on their own. And it also really helps with less experienced members of the team, because they might struggle to describe things if they've only been doing it for a few weeks. But with the report assist, you just click the button and it gives you such a detailed description of the item. And the great thing is that it's just there as a guide. The inspectors can tweak it to make it suit their needs and add any additional context. Main benefit for us is probably the time saving, because you can go to a property that's new to our portfolio. Normally we'd be having this complete blank TouchRight inspection report, and it can seem quite daunting, and it's going to take well over an hour in the property to start writing the report. But with Report Assist, you can just go, take a lot of photos, generate the AI descriptions, and you can be done really quickly. And then back in the office, you can just review what was written, which has really helped. Yeah, 100% I'd recommend TouchRight. I know there are other reporting softwares out there, and I've had demos and trials with them, but with TouchRight, you're always going to have someone on the end of a phone or a really quick response from someone in support if you need that extra help. It feels more of a partnership, and they certainly listen to any feedback, and that's testament to you, Kerry, and Miriam, with implementing the report assist and the auto integration. We're looking forward to seeing what's coming next.